Hey, y'all. Welcome to Journey Through the Generations podcast. I'm Phillip,
Hey guys, I'm Trisha.
and we finally are back with a new episode.
I know it's been a long summer, it
And
seems
this,
like.
yeah, and this is a bonus episode for us. And it has been a long summer, right?
Yeah.
So we appreciate you guys for hanging in there with us and through our summer hiatus.
Hiatus.
Yeah, and all the things that we've had going on this summer. We're going to have a regular episode talking about some of the things we've done this summer and some upcoming things. But we wanted to put together a very quick bonus episode for you guys to announce that we've been chosen to be RootsTech ambassadors.
Woo!
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
For RootsTech 2020.
Their 10th anniversary conference. It'll be 10 years in 2020, so that's something special.
Right. So we're excited about it. If you've been following us for a while, or at least since February of
This year,
you know that we went to Salt Lake City for RootsTech for the first time.
Yes, that was on my genealogy bucket list, and when I was able to go this year.
Yep. And so, I mean, we thoroughly enjoyed ourselves there. And even for me at the time, not being a family researcher, I walked away wanting to do research.
RootsTech will pull you in and make you want to research and learn about your family.
It really does. I mean, I absolutely had no, really desire to learn more about my family at the
you
time.
were comfortable being the man behind the scenes and making sure everything, on the technology side was running fine and everything, and you were fine with that.
Right, because that's what I like to do. But I left there. If you read the blog, I wrote 2 guest posts on Trisha's blog about some family discovery that I've had, and we're going to have a podcast about that too, coming up soon. But I talked about me not really wanting to do it at first, but we left RootsTech, and I think we were on the plane, and I said, I think I'm going to start doing this, right?
Yeah, you did. And I looked and I was like, really?
Yeah. I don't know. It was just something different about it, because I do enjoy the technology and, all that we're doing. I enjoy that. But, it's just something about being there
and
amongst
hearing
all
other
those
people's
people.
Stories. And
I can't put my finger on it, but it was just something that changed for me. And now, don't get me wrong, I'm not hardcore, and then
not yet.
Yeah, Trisha is the hardcore person. I'm not, but at least I've done some, and
you enjoy what you've done.
Yeah,
so
I'm still gonna do some more. So there's some more questions out there that needs to be answered, but we're not gonna get too deep into that. But what we want to do is tell you about our RootsTech ambassador. So we're excited about that, and we want to just go over some things, share some information about RootsTech, and hopefully, if you're thinking about going, this will help you kind of help determine if you want to go to RootsTech. So we're really excited. So RootsTech is always, as far as I could tell, is always at the end of February. This upcoming year in 2020, it's going to be February 26th through the 29th in Salt Lake City at the Salt Palace Convention Center. It is a very, very large convention center, probably the biggest one that I've ever been in.
It's definitely the biggest I've ever been to.
And I've been to a lot of conferences for work and such over the years, and I mean, there's some pretty big convention centers out there. This one is huge.
It was huge, and I had the joy of walking from one end to the other, upstairs and downstairs.
Yeah,
it's huge.
Yeah, but it's fun though. So, the conference is then, And the theme for the year, like Trisha said, is the 10 year anniversary of the RootsTech conference. The theme this upcoming year is the story of you. So many of the classes, the keynote speakers, and some of the decor around the venue, some of the things that you'll be able to participate in
Right.
between classes.
In the expo hall.
Right. It will be reflective of the theme for the
Right.
year. So I think I like that. They kind of even touched on that this year,
Yeah,
where you
discovering
could,
you.
yeah. So I think you could go and record yourself and tell
Right,
your story
yeah.
in the
They
booth
still
or
have that.
something. So they kind of touched on that. I think they're going to really blow it out, this year.
Yeah, they said they have some other things coming because that was sponsored by Family Search, and you can actually go into a booth and record your story, which I did. It took like 10 minutes. But they're going to have a special booth with different questions that are pertinent to the 10-year anniversary theme, and that'll come out in the next couple of months.
Right. So there's some other new things that'll be coming up.
Right. And one of them is the Lunch and Learn. And I think this is a great idea because you don't want to really leave the convention hall to be able to go eat. And they do have dining options, but the lines are long and you have to find somewhere to sit down and eat. And there's tons and tons of people there. So this year they're going to do this lunch and learn where they're going to have special sessions during the lunch hour. And you can actually buy a ticket to get a boxed lunch. And you get your lunch and then you go to a session. So you're guaranteed a seat, you're guaranteed a boxed lunch, and you get an extra session that day. So they're going to do that on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So I think that's a really good option.
Actually, it's on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Oh, okay. I knew it was only 3 days.
Yeah. So on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, you'll be able to take advantage of that. And from what I could tell,
because Saturday is usually a short day.
Yes, because that's
That makes
Family
sense.
Discovery
Right.
Day, right? So yeah, on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday is the lunch and learns, and you can sign up for that online when you go to register. So you make sure,
RootsTech.org.
yeah, so you can make sure you have your seat. But,
Yeah, and you would need to get a ticket for each day.
right. And I think I saw where right now the session topics aren't updated on the site
Correct.
yet. They're still finalizing that. So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah.
So one of the other things that's happening is, we just kind of briefly said it a second ago, on Saturday, the Family Discovery Day.
Right.
You know probably more about that than I do.
It's the biggest day. It's the shortest day, but it's also the most popular day because that is the day that is actually free to the public, where you have to register, but you don't have to pay for Saturday. So people who live in Salt Lake City or close to Salt Lake City can come in and they have access to all the classes that day and the expo hall, and it's free of charge. All you have to do is register online at rootstech.org, and they usually have fun things for the family and kids. They have face painting, all kind of games and things like that, and the speaker for that day is usually someone who has a family type story that can go through the generations from, young kids through adults and things like that. So it's very family oriented on Saturday.
Right. And it is, like Trisha said, it's free of charge, but you do have to register.
Correct.
To get a ticket.
Yeah, you have to get a
in.
bracelet and they check you off when you come in or whatever.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people in there on Saturday. I was really surprised. This last conference,
I didn't know
how many people.
Yeah, I didn't know Family Discovery Day was that popular until I saw all these people, and I was like, I don't remember seeing all these people throughout the week. And then I heard some people talking, saying it's from the Family Discovery Day, and so there was a lot of young people there, which I thought was really good to be able to get them exposed to family history and things like that.
Yeah, and it wasn't like terrible, like packed where you couldn't walk away. You could just tell that there were
more people
than the previous days in in the conference.
Right.
So the great thing about us being RootsTech ambassadors, we get to share information with you guys before other people get to hear about it. So the first thing we get to announce is the early bird pricing. So the early bird pricing is $169.
That is a good
It is a good
deal.
deal for all 4 days.
4 days.
That's a $130 savings.
Correct. That's a lot.
That is a lot. And if it's more than one person going, you really are saving some money. So I implore you that if you're listening, if you're thinking about going to RootsTech, I would tell you to make sure you make your decision right away, because this early bird pricing is only for a limited time.
Yes.
I believe through October 11th.
Yeah.
So you only have another week and a half or so to make a decision before the price goes up to its regular price. So, if you're thinking about it, I'm telling you that it would be good for you to go, no matter your level of genealogy experience.
Beginner, professional, anything in between. You will be able to find something that will pique your interest, you will learn from, and that will further your research. There are all kinds of presenters that are going to be there, nationally known genealogists, podcasters, authors. They're all there. And this is, it's the biggest genealogy conference in the world.
And you'll get to meet us.
That is true. We'll be there.
Yeah, so if you're going, shoot us a note and let us know you're going to be there, and we'll meet you.
Yeah,
so
that'll be awesome.
That will be awesome. So, so make a decision. If you're going already, if you know you're going, go register by October 11th.
If you're on the fence,
get the discount.
The early bird pricing should be getting you over that fence to go.
Most definitely. So go to rootstech.org. You have to sign in with the Family Search account. If you don't have one, you can just sign up for one right there on the site.
Yep, it's free of charge.
Yep, and you will be able to go to RootsTech. And then you have, about 4 months or so to
5 months,
get your hotel, get your plane tickets if you have to fly. I'm looking at flights right now, and hotels, the conference host hotels do sell out quickly.
They do.
I think 2 of the 5 or 6 have already sold out. So I'm looking right now, because last year we had to stay in the Airbnb because all the hotels were full.
Yeah.
So, and that was in
November. I was going to say we weren't.
December.
We got our ticket. We got our RootsTech conference in November. It was the end of November, around Thanksgiving. So we weren't as prepared early like we are this year.
Yeah, I'm searching now.
So we were 2.5 months in before we decided we were going.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So anyway, get going on that right away.
Yes.
If you want to do it, take advantage of.
And it's the 10-year anniversary.
So I feel like something big is going to happen. And we will know about it before the general public.
Yes.
And we get to tell you about it.
We will tell you all about it.
So make sure you, subscribe to the podcast. Watch out for the blog at journeythroughthegenerations.com. Our YouTube channel, Journey Through the Generations. And
Twitter
at Gen Journey Blog. I'll put all of that information in the notes of this episode so you can easily find it. And
we are so excited. You guys listening to us and subscribing to our podcast and the blog really is what was able to get us this opportunity.
Absolutely. I mean, RootsTech sees us as genealogy influencers. And so, we just want to do it because we want to share, the good that RootsTech was for us last year.
Right.
And we wanted to share that with other people. So, So it's cool. We're excited. The good, and I don't know if you saw this, but we actually are going to be there on my birthday.
Yes,
You
I did
said
see
so.
that.
So we'll be there working on my birthday, and you can come meet me and tell me happy birthday. It's my favorite
I was gonna
holiday
say,
of the
yeah, that's a
year.
holiday
Yeah,
at our house.
yeah, it's a favorite holiday. So anyway, thank you guys again for following along. Subscribe and share. Tell a friend about us, and we will see you at RootsTech. Hopefully,
All right, thanks. Don't forget, follow and love the journey.
bye y'all.